have you.
The Cataclysm. A harsh place. Last time, we didn't fare so well. But this time will be different. Oh yes, this time will be our time. Let's have a look at who the Cataclysm has brought us today. Salutations, I am the Bat-Human. Before we get into today's adventures of our hapless survivor, I thought we should spend a little bit of time getting to know him better, seeing as I didn't cover it in the last video. Here we have German Bynum, the industrial cyborg who found himself at the bottom of a mine where he laboured away for some big-time mining company when the Cataclysm struck. Perhaps the industrial-grade manual labour surgery and training package upgrades the company had fitted him out with are one of the reasons he survived the initial events. Perhaps it was just luck, or a combination of both. Whatever the reason, 5 days after the announcement came that the government had fallen, German found himself alone, the only survivor out of a small group of miners and company men. The situation, whatever it was exactly, was grim. He knew that, and if he was going to survive any further, he would have to make his way up and out to the surface. The meagre supplies in the mine, already gone. And although he was fitted out with some useful enhancements, there was nothing in his kit that would sustain hunger or thirst. Also, his bad knees were playing up again for spending too much time in the cold damp of the mine. Moving about over the rough terrain was becoming difficult. Those damn knees. The doctors had said they had deteriorated due to the extra weight of some of the heftier implants he'd had installed. Either way, they made his job as a mechanic and fabrication engineer painful and often difficult to perform. Not that that mattered anymore. Nothing did except up and out, up and out, up and out. But he could hear a slithering sound up ahead in the darkness. If only he could get his hands on a submachine gun, then he'd feel safer. Top of the local range he'd been. Might be the only useful skill he had on offer anymore. But enough with the if-onlys. He needed to focus. Up and out. Up and out. And here we are, back with German Bynum. At the not quite bottom of a mine. We have still got some, we made a little bit of progress up the mine, but we still have a few things to take care of. We have managed to get past lava. We've killed 2 dark worms, these big, grotesque, acid-spitting worms of the underground. Who knows what has brought these things forth, but maybe it has something to do with the staff we found bottom floor, which we are holding, and which we have somehow used twice now. Great effect in killing the worms. However, each time we do, we seem to be becoming more unwell. So, who knows what the long-term ramifications of that are going to be. We've also had to run through some gas. Yeah, a lot of gas. So we're badly poisoned, really badly poisoned, and our stats, our strength is down, our everything is down. We are not in good shape. And to top all that off, we're going to have to fight this worm. It's going to come for us. It's going to come for us right now. And we want to get... Honestly, if we can run away from it... that would be preferable. Okay, alright, that is an actual wall. Stamina is not great. Strength has come back by 1 point. That's good. Okay, the worm can't see us anymore. It must have a limited vision. I think maybe it's got limited vision in the light, maybe. So that could be been a good move to keep our headlamp on. And if that's the case, then we may actually manage to get away from it. But I don't know what's going to be in here. I don't really want to stick around and wait for the worm. Okay. Have a little breather there. Okay, I think that's just the gas having an effect on us here. Okay, what have we got here? We have elevator controls. So we have an elevator. And it's working. We also have a ladder. So have a quick peek up the ladder. Okay. So the ladder, I guess, just goes into the elevator shaft? Yeah, okay. So... very cold. Oh, wow. Okay, we're just going to zoom out and have a quick look here. Actually, this leads straight outside like that. Oh. Well, how about that? And just like that, we're outside. Well, not quite. We're actually just peeking at the moment. Necessarily a bad idea. Far off in the distance we can see someone or something in a hazmat suit. And just here in the car park is a quad bike. It could be working. Not sure. Gonna pop up. It's snowing. We're hungry. Things are not great. Okay, so this is interesting. Bypass security? No, we don't want to do that. We're going to leave that. Okay, well, we have... Firstly, let's turn off our helmet. And take a quick look at the map. Now, we know that there's a field just over here, and we know this because we worked in the mines. And we also happen to know that just a little ways to the southwest, there's a little evac shelter, and that's what we're going to try and make our way towards. It's really cold, and so anything that could help us to not be cold be very, very handy. Let's have a quick look at the vehicle here. Well, It looks like it's in working order. However, there's no battery and there's no fuel, so we can't really do much with it, unfortunately. I don't really want to fight the hazmat zombie. We're in really bad shape. So we kind of want to go around, I think, as much as possible. Not draw attention. Now, the problem also is that the woods might not be the best option to go that way either. Actually, just crouch. I'm going to try and take it real easy. There's a heavy stick here, but honestly, we have the staff. I just don't know the effects of the staff still. You know, from holding it or even using it the way we have. But it does have... you know, it's got some abilities that have kept us alive. That hazmat zombie has actually seen us. That's not so cool. Our strength is returning, by the way. I think the fresh air is clearing our head, which is great news, because we may be in for a fight very soon. Trying to get away from this. Can't see it. Oh, nope, here it comes. Okay, well, it looks like conflict is inevitable. We hit the hazmat zombie for 8 damage with the staff. We're just using it as a regular staff at the moment. I don't think we need to... try and blow it up just yet. We whacked the hazmat zombie for 20 damage with a critical, just caving in its faceplate. And the hazmat zombie manages to get in a hit on us, but it doesn't do anything. It just bounces off of our jeans and our jumpsuit. Another critical into the zombie for 18 damage. The hazmat zombie is just had a gnaw on our left arm, but it's okay. It's not in a bad shape. We dodge a hit, we duck and weave. We manage to get another hit in. Has grabbed us now, which is not so good. It's heavily injured though, so let's go for another couple of hits here. It is managing to get a few bites in. Not so good. Not very good at all. Oof. Well, it actually did manage to get a few hits in on us at the end there because it grabbed us and we couldn't break its grasp. So we had to just fight while it was in our while we were in its clutches. But finally, just frantically trying to get a hit in at close range with the staff, we managed to kill. And it could be worse. It could be worse. No, we don't want to forage through there. We're going to take his cash card. And we're going to take the radiation biomonitor. This is going to tell us if there is radiation in the area. And I think... Is it in the area? No, it's going to tell us our current level of radiation exposure. And after coming out of the mines, I think that's a really useful thing. So we're going to grab that and we're going to have a look and see if we can tell if there's any lasting damage. We're going to pulp the corpse. We've seen enough zombie movies to know, you know, you always pulp the corpse. Ah, okay, so it doesn't have a charge, apparently. What does it take? An ultralight battery, which, you know, we don't have. But we've got a, you know, that's okay. For now, that is fine. And do you know with the hazmat zombie dead? I mean, look, no, we're going to get out of this cold first. Just, there were vehicles up here. I mean, they could have things in them, and it's probably worth us having a look. Obviously a big fire here. We could be taking radiation, to be honest, at this point. I mean, there's a fire here, there's a hazmat. Okay, see, some bandages. That's, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. And obviously being here, you know, we do run the risk of running into another zombie or two, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. I just don't want to pass up. I don't really want to come back here. Bad memories and all, you know? Unless we really have to. Let's have a look here. No wheels. There is gas. Something to note for later. And to be quite honest, searching cars at the moment. That's not good. I can tell you now, that doesn't look good at all. What is that? Okay, well, you can see here we're poisoned and unhappy and all kinds of things going on, but there's something else. Don't know what that eyeball is above our head here. I'm not sure if I... Not sure if I like that. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure what that is, but there is a feeling of unease. But we can't quite place. We have a strong suspicion it's linked to the staff. But don't have anything else to protect ourselves with at the moment. So we're gonna hold on to it. Just for now. Okay. Well, that was odd. Did you see that? Did you notice that? Did we just teleport somewhere? I'm not sure, but we could have just teleported. Look. That was a little weird. Alright, that's nothing too serious just yet, right? It's not like we we ended up anywhere, you know, dangerous. I mean, that's what it felt like. Is that what happened? Did we, or did we just imagine it? Probably just our imagination anyway, right? Yeah. Yeah, it was a long and grueling climb through the mines. Hmm. Yeah, we are wet and cold, not very happy at all. Well, there's looks like there's a farmhouse just up to the north here. It's boarded up, and well, just over here is the shelter we're talking about, but I'm not sure if it's safe. Wow. That could be really useful. I mean, if it's working. Cold be damned, let's have a quick look. Yeah, okay, well, it's actually in pretty good condition. Considering, all things considering. It doesn't have any wheels, so we can't really use it, but there's ammo in the turret, and there is battery in the battery. So if anything really nasty hits the fan, we might be able to use that to our advantage. There's also a plastic jerry can of diesel in here. A lot of diesel. Which is also fantastic. That's it though. I was hoping for a... Oh my god, it's a recharging station. That could be very useful. I was hoping, for a something a bit little more useful, like a gun, a weapon of some kind. Okay. Alright, so that's automatically closing the doors, and I'm not used to that, so it's kind of... I keep opening and closing the door at the same time. What do we have here? We've got 3 paper wrappers of protein ration. Now that sounds delicious. We're taking that. We have a FEMA evacuation pamphlet. Welcome to your emergency survival shelter. We hope your stay here will be short and comfortable. Provided are an emergency blanket, high visibility jacket, gas mask, and food and water rations for 1 day, as well as an emergency lighter and flashlight. There are further supplies in the communal cabinets should the facility be over its intended capacity. These resources are checked and updated by FEMA on a regular basis. But if you find some items missing, please contact a FEMA supervisor at your earliest convenience. Please wait in the shelter until an official evacuation transport arrives to take you to your homes or, in the event of a major disaster, to the nearest evacuation gathering point. In the event that you have been evacuated under violent circumstances, FEMA recommends taking cover in the shelter's basement until help arrives. Remember, if you leave the shelter, we cannot find you to take you to safety. It sounds reasonable. There are some plastic bottles here. Let's take one. And let's have a look at this protein ration. Soypalooza ran a highly successful crowdfunding campaign for this protein bar. A person can live on one of these bars 3 times a day, presumably forever. After backers received their product, a single flaw was found. Most consumers found starvation preferable to the flavor. Warehouses of the product went unsold as the company went bankrupt, providing the perfect opportunity for FEMA to scoop them up and stock the evac shelters. Now you hold a piece of famous crowdfunding history in your hands. How exciting. It gives us vitamins. Okay. So we need vitamins in this. I didn't realize that the full nutrition had been put back in. I guess it has. So that's interesting. I guess we're gonna go ahead and eat one. I think look, it's not gonna make us happy. Okay, well, we got 2 here. We've already got some on us, so we don't really need it. Gonna activate our leather belt. No, we don't. We can't put the pliers in our belt. Okay, well, it's not like we really need that at the moment. Ah, we've got some water here, so excellent. Let's log into the evac shelter computer. Greetings, citizens. A biological attack has taken place and a state of emergency has been declared. Emergency personnel will be aiding you shortly. To ensure your safety, please follow the steps below. Do not panic. Remain inside the building. Seek shelter in the basement. Use provided gas masks. Await further instructions. Okay. And we could disable the external power. We're not going to do that. And we can contact them. I'd like to send in some feedback, please. Yeah, is there a complaint form? I want to complain about the several broken windows. Not very secure at all. No, instead it has given us a location, an address for a refugee center. If you have any feedback concerning your visit, please contact the Department of Emergency Management Public Affairs Office. The local office can be reached between the hours of 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Yeah, I wouldn't mind speaking to somebody. So we'll tuck that away, some knowledge for later. So what have we got here? We've actually got some goodies. A scrubbing brush, a small cardboard box with detergent, important for cleaning. Lots of protein ration. We've got emergency blankets. Honestly, I think we should probably put one of these on now. Activate that. Alright, now we're going to be really encumbered, but we also dropped the staff. We're going to pick it up. Yeah. Oh yeah, we honestly, at the moment, I just don't know if we could survive without it. Our stats are in really bad shape and it gives us these bonuses to our stats and, you know, I think we should hold on to it. Maybe that's part of the danger. Okay, so there's lots of forks and cutlery and all kinds of useless things that we don't need. There is an inscription here. This is a far too detailed drawing of an enormous mind-bending monster, the sort that attacked during the Cataclysm. Okay. Gonna go ahead and smash that. We've got a gallon jug of vinegar. Could be useful. A glass shard, you know, we're gonna take that. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Just in case we need to cut anything up. Oh, a pipe. And some vodka. You know, we're actually going to have some vodka. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, buddy. We need to just, you know, we're going to make ourselves feel a little happy. Yeah, we're actually going to have another swig. Okay. The beer, which we can't take yet. And there's a pipe up here. This is going to be really useful. But for now, let's just hold on to our staff. A folded poncho. I mean, a poncho is probably better, right? Like, I mean, a blanket is like a poncho. Let's try it. Let's try it. Hang on. Let's just drop this staff here. Okay. I feel like it's changed color. I mean, I know it's not a staff. It's just a big orange orb. But I guess that means there's probably not like a thing for it. So that's fine. Let's just activate this poncho. And let's have a look. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, we're going to wear that instead. We're going to drop the blanket. And activate the poncho. No. No. Is there a way I can... I thought it said there was something there to keep our head warm. Am I mistaken? Ah, if your head is unencumbered. Okay, so let's just the mining helmet here for a second. And I'll just try the headlamp as well. Let's just see if that works. Just don't know if it is. Let's try that again. We'll take off... Yeah, sure. Activate the... Wear it now. Nope, it doesn't seem to keep our head warm. In spite of it saying it will. This piece of clothing has a hood. Keep your head warm if your head is unencumbered. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't seem to work. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and wear our mining helmet. Our headlamp. Yeah, we're actually gonna leave the stuff there for a moment. And a whole bunch of ponchos and blankets. What I actually want to see if I can do is this. See if we can make ourselves some kind of head wrap. A rider mask. Okay. I don't want to use my t-shirt though. Yeah, and a sheet, which we don't have. Okay. I think we're gonna have to wield the staff of bloody horrors. Let's have a quick look at this inscription, sanctuary. Got this one over here. Abandon hope all ye who enter. That's a classic. Inscription. Fuck China. Revere has fallen. Okay, well, there's a few wide-ranging sentiments from the survivors here. Let's have a quick peek downstairs. Okay, it's dark, it's gloomy. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna crouch. I haven't heard any noise downstairs, so we're actually not crouching, we're running. Okay. Your head aches. We still have a poisoned head. And a chilly head. I actually would have thought it was warmer down here, but apparently not. There's plenty of protein rations still in here. Really hoping for something warm for our head, you know. It's our whole body is kind of warm. Except for our head, which is making us really cold all over. Okay. Well, nothing in here to really help us. First aid kit. Bit of soap. Ammonia, soap. First aid kits. Plenty of first aid kits. I mean, that's useful. It is useful, but a hand mirror. Really need at the moment, though. Okay, and you know, still nothing to yeah, still nothing to warm our head. Well, I guess we could go up to the we can go up to the farmhouse. Go and have a look up there. Let's actually drop the plastic bottle. There was a bottle of water, wasn't there? Let's take that instead. And we have some protein powder. Delicious protein powder. We can probably stop that. Crouching. We'll go for a pleasant stroll. Yes, we are still carrying this staff. Ordered up, and thing is, we're not feeling very good. And what I worry is that what if we walked into something we didn't want to walk into because we weren't paying attention? I take the duct tape. Oops. And another headlamp, which we definitely don't need. Okay. There are some sheep to the north here. It could be useful. Handle. Long string and 7 glass jars. Now we're just gonna... And a food dehydrator. Really useful. But not right now. I'm getting a little optimistic, but it does look like this place is free of zombies. And that could be excellent. This is, we have a reaper here, a combine harvester, essentially, with 2 electric motors. And it's got charge. So this would work. We could drive this out. It's got wheels. Everything else is, it looks fine. It's an advanced reaper is what we actually have here. We have robot controls. Security cameras so we can look. I think it's fully contained inside. The seed drill looks like it's stuffed. But we do have mechanics. Yes, and I'm confident we could get this working. This is a good find. This could be very useful. A smart lamp. Okay, excellent. We don't need to take it just yet. Some more empty jars. They have on the extremity here. Okay, it's cargo space. That's interesting. It's not a Reaper at all. It's actually got cargo pods on it. Oh wait, right, I see, it's a seed drill. It probably feeds them from the right, yep, gotcha. That actually feeds seeds and plants them in the ground. Staying kind of cautious. Okay, that's a duck or a chicken. A chicken? That's good. Bullwhip. No, we can't wear it. Okay. There's a hoe. Yeah, at some point I think we're gonna drop this staff, and we're probably gonna pick up that as a weapon or something. I think I really don't like carrying this staff around. I'd rather keep it somewhere nice and safe. A trowel. Okay. Oh wow, our head is really damaged. I'm gonna guess it's because I think it's because we're cold, but maybe it's the staff. I don't know. It's not healing. Everything else is healing. Not this. Yeah, what have we got here? Bird food. Step ladder. That could be useful. Can I use that for anything? No, don't climb an obstacle. What's this? A split rail fence. And a locked door into the silo. I guess there's a lot of wheat or something in there, being a silo. And we're just going to pop up here and see what we can see. Okay, that's interesting. Here we go. A little bit of scouting. Let's have a little bit of scouting here. What have we got? The town of Revere, which, as you recall, was mentioned up here in the graffiti. The town of Revere. Revere has fallen, I believe, is what it said. We've got some houses. A home improvement superstore. Look, that could be really useful. You know, like, again, the farm is actually in good condition. It's free of zombies, and it's not like I want to get settled there. But you know, at the beginning, this could be. We need to take stock. We need to move slow. So, a home improvement superstore just down here could be really useful. Have a lot of things that we need to just patch the place up. It's already in pretty good nick, but tools and such that we could use. There's a bike shop, always handy to have a little bike. Bunch of houses, a pizza parlor. There's a subway station here. Small cemetery. I'm not sure if we want to go near that. A lot of parks and a couple of restaurants. And a pawn shop, which could also be have items of interest in there. It does look like it continues maybe across in the west a bit. We can't quite see that far. And if we look just off to the west, we can see the township of Deer Isle. Fire station and a gun store that we know of there. An office, pawn shop. There's a few things there we might want to check out. But probably the garage and gas station up here to the northwest is something we definitely want to look at. Now, with this road going through and the map and the towns that we've got picked out, that is because of the refugee camp location we got before, and it's given us an idea of the road there and what's along that road. I dare say we will be following that north at some point, but for now, I think we're going to rest up in the farm and get warm, and rest. We need to clear our head. Try and rest. Get it a little better. We're very shaken after our experience in the mines. Collect our thoughts and then approach the town of Revere. I think that is the plan, at least for the next session. For now, we are going to go and tuck ourselves away, get ourselves warm. Rest up. To worry about all of that in the morning. That's a charcoal smoker. Now, I am aware that I've walked in here. Wooden panel. There could be traps in here. I don't think there are, but you never know. We have some pasta. I figured just before we go to sleep, we're going to check this place out very quickly. Cranberry juice. We've got some edibles. Nothing much. Things we can cook a little bit. Huh. Never thought of doing this before. If I push this chair forward, right? The book on handguns. If I push this chair forward in front of me, will that... What is that? Is that a cat? I'm sorry, is it me or is there a... There is a cat here. Just completely going nuts. Anyway, it's fleeing us. But so what I worry about is that there might be traps here. But if I push this forward like this, sorry, get out of the way, cat. Can we then negate the traps? Our head is still chilly. I just don't know what's going on here. Drop this staff right here. Right in the corner here. I mean, we're inside. I guess, you know, we are still poisoned. Not so good. Maybe it's had a much larger impact on me than I thought it was going to have. Interestingly, though, there's a bunch of things that are gone now. Mail carrier hat. Well, we don't need that. Thought we'd be warm in here, but we're still not warm. And there is no blanket. There are pillows, but there is no blankets. Well, only the morning. We're in rough shape, and I think we need a little rest. That is it for today, though. We've accomplished quite a bit. We managed to get ourselves out of the mines. We didn't even have to use the staff on the last worm. We managed to outrun it, climb our way out to freedom. We explored a secure location to rest. Seemingly secure. It looks pretty good. I mean, we've got barbed wire and boarded up windows and all kinds of useful deterrents. But we're feeling very weak. We're still severely poisoned from the mines, so I think just need to rest. But we've accomplished a lot, and once we're rested, we will see about exploring the town of Revere. Up some supplies, some jumper leads would be good, and then seeing what is further north once we've done that. Checking back in here every so often. I think this is a good little base of operations for the beginning. But that will be in the next session of Cataclysm. Till that time, well, folks, thanks for watching once again. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. It's still a little clunky, I'll admit. You may have noticed some of the sound cutouts and drop-offs here and there. Yeah, well, I use a noise gate and I had it set a bit too sensitive, so it was cutting off my words when I spoke at a quieter level. Hopefully that is solved now. Yeah, hopefully. I've also noticed that sometimes there are longer than desirable gaps in voice audio, mostly due to my poor multitasking faculty. That is, I find it difficult to talk and perform actions at the same time. Not generally. I mean, I'm not that bad. But it's been about 6 months since I really sat down to play Cataclysm, and my brain is taking some time getting reacquainted with the game. I will try not to sit in silence with my mouth open, gaping like a fish from now on. I promise. What can I say? I'm a work in progress. Also, seeing as we are at the beginning of the game, the pace is a little slower, and, we're in bad shape. But we'll find our feet soon enough. I just know it. Until next time, folks, the Bat Human.